iOS 26 has just came out in a developer beta, and it's time for us to go in and talk about it on the iPhone 11 Pro. Number one, public service announcement, as always, do not install this update. It's not worth installing. It's very glitchy. It's kind of, not as stable as I thought it was even going to be for a first developer beta, so kind of keep that in mind. Now, starting off, this update in terms of the size was about 7.38 gigabytes on a majority of my iPhones. I think I saw some in the 8 gigabyte territory. So it's a very large update, so keep that in mind. Now, all these applications, all the UI elements for the most part have changed up quite a bit. So you can see these app icons are pretty different. And there's even this new feature. If you hold down on a particular app icon, you click on Edit Home Screen, you click on Edit in the top left. That's all new, or that's the same. But the new thing is if you click Customize, there's a new clear option here. Clicking on Clear will change all of your icons into this clear type of styling. And a lot of people may not like this. It does make the application stuff a little bit harder to read and see. I don't know why Apple spends so much time hitting on this, as if it's like such a groundbreaking thing. I think it's cool, but I will never use it, and it does make the experience a little bit harder to see unless Apple changes stuff. One thing that does kind of scare me is the control center. If you swipe down, it's still actually kind of hard to see everything, right? For me personally, if I'm like running around, because I know because I know the way that Control Center works, I know how to kind of mess around with it. But if you have text behind it and app icon stuff, it doesn't really blur out at the background as much as I thought it was going to. So this is a little different, but just keep in mind, all these UI elements throughout, things are just different. I think it's cool, but it is going to take a little bit of time to get used to. And some of these elements, it is kind of hard to see. And I don't even think I have that bad of, eyesight. It's not the best, but it isn't necessarily I think this looks much nicer. Now, on top of that, if we go and look inside of some applications, you now have this new glass interface towards the bottom. So if you kind of look at towards the dock, you can see as I'm moving around, it kind of does that type of gesture. You now have that type of, capability here. It is kind of nice, but one of the coolest features, and that's kind of system-wide, so it's not just this app, it's like most of them. The phone application, though, does give you a really cool type of experience here. Because if you call somebody and they put you on hold, you can actually just have the phone wait for you on hold without just being there. And the phone will tell you and give you a notification that you're ready, and you can go ahead and basically just pick up the call from there. iMessage also got some really big updates as well. If we make our way over into iMessage, there are some new kind of experiences here too. So number one, we now have the ability of sending out polls inside of iMessage. We can click on plus, click on polls, and basically send out stuff via iMessage that way, which is nice. And also we can change the background of our chats. So we now have custom backgrounds inside of iMessage, which that is also a really cool thing. CarPlay also got a big update here too. So if you're really into CarPlay, you'll basically be able to see that type of capability coming here. There's going to be some new changes as well as adding your own widgets. There's new updates to Apple Music, Maps, and Wallet. And there's a new application called Apple Games, which basically just combines all your different types of games, experiences and notifications and scores and stuff into one dedicated app. It's like Game Center, but a little bit better. So that is kind of something that's really cool here. Overall, though, there's lots of cool little changes. I'm sure there's many, many things that we'll find out in the next couple of days. Stability-wise, it's not really that stable. There's definitely lots of glitches and stuff Apple needs to fix. And even just that right there, I'm not really that big of a fan of, as you can see, so I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Hopefully Apple changes it. But I'm going to tell you, I would not recommend installing this whatsoever. I would definitely recommend waiting it out and then eventually updating it when it eventually needs to. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.